Okay, we're here with Hertford Women's Ladies Manager Tom Carr, just ahead of Southend United Ladies at the weekend. Obviously, a much improved recent run of form with maximum points from your last 3 games. How important has squad consistency been the last few weeks in getting that change in form?
Yeah, massive. I mean, players playing regularly with each other has really led to more consistency, more combinations, more natural partnerships occurring on the pitch. Adding Kira at the back, working with Brodie, as much as they weren't a pair at the weekend just gone, that's really settled the back 4. 2 centre mids have stepped up. Yeah, consistency is strong, and results have come as a result of that.
So singling out one player, and obviously you've had a few standout players the last few weeks, but Charlie Mills, she's grabbed herself 6 goals in her last 5 games. How much of a positive is it when your striker hits a good run of form?
Yeah, interesting calling her a striker, to be honest, Charlie, because she started the season up as the number 9. Always works herself into the ground, plays our way, holds the ball up, links in others. But just for whatever reason, the goals weren't coming as consistently as they did last season. Dropped her into centre mid, made things happen there. But now we've sort of settled on a wide position, and she's just, if you get a wing back 1v1 with her, she's burning them all day long, she's beating them all day long. But also the confidence and the composure when to bring others into play. So as much as she's bagged lots of goals recently, scored lots of goals recently, she's linked up well, a couple of assists here and there as well. Just I'm sure she's gutted about the penalty miss to complete the hat-trick on Sunday.
The one thing I've got to mention, her second goal at the weekend, I've watched it, many people will have watched it now it's gone out. Was it a header, or did he hit her and go in?
Obviously, a striker coach, Connor, will tell me they work on that in training all the time. But no, it was a very, very good reaction. Whether it's hit or a very good reaction, I'll let Charlie decide and inform you when you next see her.
So for those of you that haven't seen it, it's available on YouTube. We'll make sure it's on the end link here. Talking about last week's game, so 3 points last week at Stanway. How important of a result was that looking at the league table?
Yeah, massive. I mean, just before we're doing this interview, Tyler's informed me that we're 6 points off of 3rd. I mean, we've only got 2 games left and the rest of the season, but you're thinking first season since promotion, that's a good sign. That's a good place to be, especially since a few games ago we were probably looking over our shoulder and not panicking, but looking over our shoulder and thinking we need to finish somewhere that we can be proud of. And yeah, we are definitely kicking on, good form. 2 tough games left, both away, but no reason why we can't go into both of them confidently.
Looking ahead to the weekend, obviously you've got a nice trip to the seaside. Second place, Southend. How has the week's preparation been, and how are you feeling going into that game?
Yeah, I mean, playing a team that we only played recently, sort of a few weeks ago, it's always difficult because you think they might know how we're going to play. We very much planned based on how they played in the first game against us. Obviously, we edged that one, we won that one 3-1. But it was a tough game, it was a tight game. So Tuesday's session, really good, tempo, brilliant. And then tonight's session that we've just finished, sort of a little bit more tactical, looking at the striker movements, looking at how the back 4 can work with and without the ball, and looking at how we can hopefully exploit the middle of the park.
Yeah, I managed to get out and have a watch of your training session tonight. Any squad news, any debuts potentially for the weekend?
Yeah, a few players back in. One debut potentially. Hopefully Titch, Hayley Wood-Thompson will get her debut. But a few players back in. Coley, who we borrow every now and then from Hartham, she's been in the squad as well. So really, we were looking at it and we're thinking starting line-up needs to be consistent because they've been playing so well, but there is a lot on the bench this week.
Well, good luck for the weekend, and hopefully you can get 3 points on Mother's Day.
Fingers crossed. Cheers, Andy.